It's interesting. All right, what's going on, everybody? I am back. Podcast. We back today. We have a special guest. So if you'd like to introduce yourself for the people who don't know you, the stage is yours.
What's good, man? It's your boy A Basha, your friendly neighborhood Spider Band Majin Buu, the band guru from Houston, Texas, by way of Jeanerette, or as you know, in Lafayette, New Iberia, Louisiana. Been in Houston my whole entire life, but my feet were from the boot. That's where they resided until we moved out here when I was a wee spot in my mama's stomach. But y'all guys know me as the one of the founders and the head band director of Houston United Mass Band. So that graduated from Texas Southern 2008 from '04 to '08, trombone and baritone OE, both ran it down, baby. I'm a glutton for excellence. I love my culture. I love my people. And we're here to do some interviews today, man. What's going on with you?
What's going on, man? So tell the people what kicked off Hum. For the people who don't know the history of Hum, like how did that come about?
Man. it's so many it's so many variations of that. So many variations. Well, a argument kicked it off. It started off before we got to the argument with some fellow people from New Orleans. All right, it got before that. We were helping with Greater Houston All Star Band, where I started from, and it was a point to where we were in college. There was no avenue for us. At the point I was student teaching with Greater Houston and with Gift, and there was a need for our group of people, people who have aged out of All Star Band at the end of your college road going into a career. There's a lot of us just around the city, but some people didn't want to do that for a career. Mr. Christopher E. Knight, who was one of the founders of Greater Houston, 1998 to now, well, continuously, we kind of bumped heads because the younger people were taking over the program, not by force, but just wanted something better. He was doing a great job, but we just saw the way that things were going in the culture, and we wanted to just expand that. So one day we had a meeting, and Mr. Knight was like, "Man, I like having y'all, bro, but y'all can't keep breaking protocol." Straight up. And he was like, I love y'all, but this is how we do things. This is how I run my ship. Why don't y'all go get your own band? Like do an alumni band or something. Like y'all can still come visit, but we just don't need y'all help. Cool. So at the time I was at Jefferson Davis High School, in Fifth Ward, my home side of town in Houston, home of Jay Prince, Junior and Senior. So that's where I lived there most of my life until I became adult. And I pulled a whole bunch of people in. Some of my classmates from Texas Southern, from the '06 crew, '05 crew, '08, a bunch of Prairie View people that I knew from Smiley, because that's the high school I went to. Um, a lot of people that I just had connections with, and we formed the Houston Alumni All Star Band. We had no room because at that time Jeff Davis Band Room is like one of the oldest schools in Houston, so it only held 50 people. So we were having practice. We had the drummers, yeah, we had the drummers in the band room. We were in the gym. The band was in the gym. We were massive. We were massive, bro. Like it was me, Mark Martin, from Beaumont United.
Baltimore.
He's at Texas Southern right now. Yeah, Daniel O'Neill. He's not doing band right now. He does a lot of things with the district with Aldi. And Gerald Bryan Jr., as we know, is Gizmo. We were
Yeah.
doing that there. And one day Gibb came in because Great Houston was going well 2010. You know what I'm saying? Gibb came in to see what we were doing. You just come by checking on the students. And the look on his face was like, where all these people came from. He was like, what's going on? So we had a couple of practices, man. We had already went through like, vibe and some more stuff. And Gibb really liked what we had going. And he was like, Basha, bro, we got to take this to your shoe because people's having problems getting to the north side. And I don't know if you guys know in Houston, North Side is really dangerous. So
Oh yeah.
in Houston, Fifth
No,
Ward,
trust me.
Fifth Ward ain't the place to play
No.
with. So Fifth Ward ain't
Oh,
the
I
place
know.
to
Trust
play,
me.
bro. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It
I
was a
know.
safer thing to have it at Texas Southern. At that point, Get was really renowned at Texas Southern. He had a lot of pull. So we had it at Texas Southern. And it became this thing. It turned into Houston United Mass Band. Now, how we got the whole bracket started was an argument between Crab Brothers in the Ocean, who band could probably smash who. And that's how that happened. It was an argument between people in the same band versus, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I,
That's
I
how it
got to
always started.
Bonds was a part of that. Bonds was a part of that
Wow.
that smack talking. Of course, Barrow's always been the head of a New Orleans All Star band. He's a part of that. Simmons was a part of that smack talking. It was a lot of us, bro. And then it just like put up a shut up. Let's do it. So we wrangled up what we could. We got fees and money done, and it was just straight. Hey, we going to mash these boys' face in New Orleans. That's what it was. We didn't have any shirts. So, fun fact, we didn't have any money for shirts. This is the first time we were ever doing something on this scale, this large, because 2010 we were massive. So it was already a lot to get buses. We didn't calculate because we're all young band directors. This is like my second year being a full-time band director and not like student teaching. So, I'm still trying to balance how to do lesson plans, buses, all that stuff. So Gibb took control and did everything, and we just did arrangements, and Gibb did everything else. But we did buses and that, all that. We were on our way to New Orleans, and we didn't know how we was gonna get shirts. We had forgot that in the plans. Gibb stopped at a Bucky's. It was either a Bucky's or it was like a Texas store right outside the line of Texas, and we got Texas Proud.
No,
Yeah, bro. That's how that
that's
happened, bro.
crazy.
That's how that happened. That boy, like, y'all got y'all money for y'all shirts? Hey, we went in and bought the whole store. And that's
Look,
how we
man,
got
by
those
any
Texas
means
Proud.
necessary.
But it was memories, bro. It like I know it seems kind of tacky, or maybe like unorganized, but this is the first time we ever put this event on. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't want it to happen. I mean, even on New Orleans side, it was something fresh and new because you remember you had old heads in New Orleans like Will Rollins, Low Rollins. Um, I think what's the name had been passed away. God rest his soul. There was a Clark. He had been gone, but
Oh,
like you had old dogs already. They were, kind
mhm.
of set up like this is our thing. But no, it was kind of time for Beryl and them to do their thing. And it's the vision that he had. So I don't know their side of it. I just know that they were a little part of it. One or two of them, maybe Bonds, I think Bonds was there the first time we did it. And it was just something that we did for ourselves. And lo and behold, 15 years later, here we are, 16, 14, 16 different bands. Like what we got? Savannah, Port City, Regulators, 337, Mob,
It's so many. It's so
Memphis.
many.
Man, who else you got? Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like it,
Mhm.
man. Georgia. How did I even forget Georgia? Excuse me. I don't want G Mob. I don't want Lemon Pepper coming for me. So, so you got G Mob. You got all those people, man, that just came out of North Carolina. Like I am like astounded and proud to be a part of history. That's all I really care about. Um, I'm just proud to be a part of something from the very beginning to know where his bone started. And I'm more proud of myself for sticking to my guns because it was a lot of times, a lot of years, people wanted us to just quit because they had their own version of what they should do. And you know what I mean? It happens. You come up with something and people like they want to reinvent the wheel. And it's nothing against them. It happens in every era with everything. I'm just glad that other organizations have stretched out and did other things and have made this thing, man, like untouchable. Like it's our own little piece of heaven. And I don't know if a lot of our band heads and directors know that, but like, bro, this is prolific. 40 years from now, 60, 70, 100 years from now, when we're all gone, you know what I mean? God let me live to see that long, 100 and whatever. But still, when we're in the dirt, bro, our great great grandchildren are going to remember what we struggle and strive to put forward. And it's something that's nationwide sought after. Like, you know how many people want to be in mass bands? Like it's like a
No,
whole
for
thing
real.
for us. It's a whole thing for us, bro. Like you got New Orleans doing great business with people, setting up great things. You got Mob always doing an independent showdown, right? Like you got Georgia making a media statement, like they're on the news. Like, you know what I mean? 300 people, like consistently. Like this is not just recreational. This is life changing for all of us in the culture. Um, I'm not a smack talker per se. That's not me. I'm more of a humble guy. I talk smack in person. We can talk all the trash. I give you the band facts. But like the internet, that ain't me, man. I give everybody their praises. I think everybody has a place and a time for themselves. And I think every man's band, whether large or small or medium, good or bad, serves a good purpose in their community. Because for those kids who don't know what it is, that's to me, that's the height of it. I don't think it's
Yeah.
college. I think college is where you polish it in everything. But I think gives you that raw feeling. Like if I get a kid in ninth grade and he just ain't got the juice, but I need him to be a dog. I need him to rule on his baritone. If I took him to man's band for the summer, he'll get the point. He'll
Yeah.
get the point.
Definitely.
And it saves
Look.
time. You know what I mean? Because when you in college, just crabbing, we dead serious. Look how Jackson sound. We ain't got time to show you how to do this. You got to know how to do
Hmm.
this. You ain't got time in Southern to
Yeah.
know how to do this. At Texas Southern to do this. You got to come with your A game. But mass band is where you start cutting your teeth. Like, look how many people we have grown from it. Look how many people have made college careers from mass band. You got who you got? You got Brian Simmons. You got Nathan Hamer. I can go back to before we had mass band when Washington Mary had an all star band where LI was ran by Trent Johnson, the actual creator, before Southern got a hold of it with a kid with Sounds of Dynamite. Like so many
I
people
remember
that
that.
are now leaders. You know what I'm saying? They are now Buns, Simmons, Barrel. Like like they're so Deontay now. There's so Travis. I mean, there's so many people that have moved on to the next level, bro. This is where they cut their teeth at, man. It's a doggy dog world. It's like DCI, but for HBCU. So I love it, bro. I love it.
So, how do you feel about the people who say that summer band is, it's not for the kids, or it's the people that's in summer band are a bad influence on the kids? Like, how you feel about that?
I say this with all respect to directors because I am one for 22 years. Um, if 4 weeks of playing in a mass band can undo your teaching for a whole school year, this may not be the profession for you. I'm just being realistic. I'm not down talking their skills, what they do, the prestige awards that they win, the awards they get in UIL. I think great teachers' pedagogy still. So, regardless of how they feel, I feel like 4 weeks of playing a mass band should not undo anything that you're doing in your regular program. I have kids, Kip Generations in Houston, magnificent drummers. They play with Space City right now. Hum is taking a break because I'm old, because I'm tired, bro. Because I'm tired. I'm tired, and I'm good. I'm glad to see other people doing stuff, bro. Like let them take a whack at
Man, so how you think Space City doing now? I think this was like their second year. I
I
think
didn't
so. So
see,
how you think
but
they're doing so
my
far?
kids are playing with them, and man, Space City. Man, I haven't been to a practice. I like to be surprised. I'm not that type of person that I don't want to know. I've seen the clips. I'm pretty sure that whatever they did on the clips, because I'm not too harsh to judge, because I know what it takes to get a mass band together. Attendance is not always consistent, and that's something that none of us in mass band talk about. So all you people that get on mass bands for looking a certain way, bro, got 250. Next week I got 90. And might be mostly drummers. Like you got to make the best out of your situation. So it really challenges your teaching. So I don't know what they're going through. I have no idea. I made it a point not to know what they're going through because I want to have a good first impression. I didn't even watch the clips until 2 days ago. from the football game they did, and I was like, okay, cool. It sounds like it's shaping up. Do I think it was a good decision to go 1-on-1 with New Orleans? Probably not. probably not in New Orleans. No, I would have did it in Houston. I would never, not my first year out the gate, not with them, not with the Juggernaut. Not no, no. Like
Yeah.
Hum and New Orleans got like a founders relationship, like a brother and sister relationship. Like we gonna squab it out. Like that's what it
Yeah.
is. But
Hmm.
for them, I would not, because this is their first year. I would think he would aim to punish them as most as possible. It could detrimentally hurt the program. But man, yeah, I don't know how they're doing. I've heard their clips. I'm assuming because Pollard is over there, French is over there. You got my boy Zachary Jackson. One of most of the Hum people on staff are over there. You got Cash over there. You got Tajanine on baritone. You got some good people, man. I think Biscuit on trumpet is over there. All these people have played with us before or been on staff with us before. I would think whatever they saw in the clips, if it needs to be fixed, they're gonna fix it. And we're gonna talk smack because it is what it is. It's part of the culture. Um, so if it was bad, the only thing I heard was like out of line trumpets. But I can't really tell because it was an up close camera. So you like right underneath the trumpets. And honestly, like we just saw Mob in Memphis. And when you got close up on, you start hearing them bad notes too. So I mean, outside
You
is a
want to
good
everything.
event. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know, man. I want to wait to be surprised. Am I going to New Orleans to see it? No, I'm not driving all the way down there to see it. Essence Festival, too much traffic for me. Been there,
Right.
done that. 15 years, I'm good, baby. Catch me, catch me. However, I will go see Georgia in New Orleans. There's nothing against Space City. It's just I've you know what I'm saying? It's just a different color. Same band. Same band. So I'm expecting greatness from them. The new cast has some good stuff. Some really good stuff. I heard the numbers grew, which is really good. Hopefully the consistency is good with Space City. So that's what it all boils down to, man. I just expect them to go out there and show the best for Houston, and I think they will. I really think they will. Ricky, Ricky,
Cool popped up.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
What's up, Rick?
What's happening?
I can't call
Let's
it,
talk
but
about
I
summer
could. I was
band, bro.
wrong.
Man, listen.
Gotta put my
I ain't
glasses on. Ricky here.
I
Man, y'all funny. Man, Alex, bro, who you think gonna take it between New Orleans and Georgia?
who you asking me?
What
Both
we
of
doing,
y'all.
Ricky?
Huh?
I'm asking
Everybody,
both of y'all.
man, listen. It's based on a matter of opinion because New Orleans gonna be New Orleans and Georgia gonna be Georgia.
Yeah.
So it depends on what songs are put in the right place in the battle and
Mm-hmm.
how they execute it. Cause both bands gonna be loud. It's gonna come down to musicianship.
True.
It's gonna come
But
down to balance. And I think New Orleans is some ignorant ass niggas on them hoes. But I think but they are
Why?
ignorant. They the only player. The middle school's aggressive. So you know what summer band is.
that's true. That's
So
true.
I think Georgia in the last 2-3 years, Georgia found that MEAC swackish sound. We're gonna play some technical shit loud and balanced.
Yep.
And now they starting to lean over to that Jackson State style.
Yeah. They like a
That's
they
it.
like a
Okay.
Mr. Jackson and Found. Yeah, they like a Mr. Jackson and Found.
No. They the new Jackson State. They what Jackson State is now. Uh,
Yeah, they
uh,
got
uh,
some nice warm. They
uh,
got some nice
ignorant,
warm.
ignorant band with a pure sound.
Listen, Alex, I don't know if you got to check out Mississippi and Memphis clips, but
I
hey
did.
man,
Mississippi got some trumpets, bro. But I
Bro,
mean, it's no slight to my boy Showtime. I didn't really like his footage. It's my boy Mott's my boy since marching sport days. But like the angle was terrible.
Yeah, they
Like
put they set themselves like that for the bad angle. He was
yeah,
directly in the middle because I was the host.
I gotta watch A1. Y'all heard gentlemen, I gotta watch A1 so I can get a fair assessment.
Hey,
If I
that nigga,
judge off of Showtime, Mississippi took it.
no,
If I judge off of Showtime, like from what I
Mississippi
listened to live,
Mississippi had some tempo issues.
I
I
couldn't
ain't
hear
gonna
that from
lie.
Showtime. It sound I couldn't hear that. That's why I
Go
said I
listen,
gotta look at the clip. We
man.
gonna do.
Let me tell you something. And this being honest, Mob ain't no hoe. This the best Mississippi All Star band in the last 5 years.
Oh, that was nice. That
They
was nice.
nice, they nice, but Memphis was just out their class.
Oh yeah, I felt like Memphis was taking it easy.
Man, Memphis ain't playing none of their book.
No, they was taking it easy, Doc. I feel like they was
Man,
taking it easy.
but you still heard every fucking thing.
Yeah, but that was okay. Well, that's what I'm looking at for New Orleans versus Georgia, and that's what I'm looking at for Memphis. Like, I'm not saying that these specific directors can't do the job. I'm saying it's a lot of pressure, and it gives them a chance to sharpen that tool just a little bit more. Like, take Deontay and Bear for example. Both of them have collegiate jobs at the moment.
Yeah.
Shout out to Deontay.
You writing for?
Hello?
Yeah, you there?
Yeah, what you had said, my phone, I was coming through a bad area.
Okay, I'm saying like you got Bear and Deontay. They now writing for like Valley and Southern, and so now I think at this point you got to save some juice for the season. So you got to be careful with what you do. You can't burn yourself out too quick now. Now they got to play it, nice. Like just coming from just coming from a person that was writing for Texas Southern when Gibb was there, and writing for Hum. You got to be careful
Yeah.
because
You,
sometimes you outright yourself, and then like shoot, what really matters at this point with your job career is the college.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And you might write a hit. They're like, dang, bro. And everybody like, well, take it to Valley or take it to Southern. You can't do that. Because
No, you got
then
to leave that in the summer.
yeah, because you fall into that trap. And I'm just telling y'all, you fall in that trap where it's like, damn, well, the summer band played it better. Now I look like an ass.
Now,
Now, like, you know what I'm saying?
now you want me to tell you what? Now want me to give you a prime example?
Yeah.
When Travis Ford passed out Partition,
Mm-hmm.
Miles
Jackson
played
made
it, and then Jackson played it. But when it comes to
Yeah, yeah.
when it comes to the experience that Deontay Kennedy and that Jaren have, which is Bal and Tay. The thing is, they they have the concept to write for these college kids. Why? Because they're right at a high level pace during summer band. So they could that's gonna be an easy transition because you got to think about it. A lot of Southern hitters are over there with Bad in New Orleans All Star band in the last few years. So
That's true.
he knows the structure of the See, Bad knows the structure of the old Southern sound because he puts it on paper for New Orleans All Star.
Yeah.
So the hard part is, can Deontay Kennedy adapt his pen to the Valley style?
I
It's
say
gonna be
yes.
easy for him.
I say yes, but I think what
I
it all
say
boils down to,
he
I think
can,
I
but
think he
will he?
can. But will
Because
he
you
be
know, think
allowed to? Because his
yeah,
teaching is completely different at Craigmont, and he's not head of Valley. He's one of the arrangers, assistant
yeah,
director. So at the end of the day, you still got a boss. He still has his particular vision. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
a lot of times you might not agree with your boss, but at the same time, you gotta see the vision and you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
So
To
that's
me,
what it's gonna be about.
and see, this the thing. Who else is on staff with Deontay at Valley putting out the hits? Who else helping him? Because Bear is going into a situation where they got a whole staff.
You're right.
You
You're
know
right.
what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying, Alex? He got a
Yeah.
staff that been writing together. Bear gonna fit right in. Do do
Oh
I
yeah,
do I
I believe back on fit right in. Now I will say this though, Bear got a lot of cleaning up to do. Like y'all Southern people don't get on here and start getting all antsy and itchy and mad. Y'all been lackluster for the past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been going off on people. Y'all, especially y'all been going off on my school, TSU, for a while. And y'all been lackluster though. Y'all have been lackluster. Like it ain't been what it's supposed to be. I don't like to throw names and be like, well, you should have kept such and such, 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 because I understand how the business goes inside the band room and not stuff that we see on the internet. So I understand what happened and why certain people were no longer employed at the university. I get that. So that's unfortunate. But at the same time, I cannot deny that the sound was completely different. The aggression was completely different. So that means the teaching was completely different, because things that I hear now in the musical Southern were old Southern, but it's not as clear now. So something with the teaching has changed, or the teaching is either not fast enough or efficient enough for the time strand that they have. Like that's the best thing I can say. It's not putting Southern down. They're still a great band.
But is it the caliber of kids that is out here with the band directors on the high school level?
No,
Because
I
she
don't think so, because Southern still recruits from everywhere. At one point in time, during Nathan's tenure, most of Southern was from Memphis and Houston.
Yeah,
like,
but at the end of the day, we all could say Southern ain't been. We all could say Southern has been lackluster at a certain performance, but their lackluster has got them the edge over a lot of people. Yeah,
okay.
they might be missing a step, but they are still better than some people best. And just listen, I tell people this: I don't know why Texas Southern Spring Band will knock paint off your ass that the fall band won't do.
That's true.
I don't know why.
That's
Like
true.
I had to ask somebody. I had to ask somebody. The small, like, for some reason, when Alcorn battle Texas Southern,
Yeah.
I keep my opinion to myself on that one.
I mean,
Because
they lost
the energy,
I'm telling you from a person from Texas Southern, we lost that. We lost that during the season. And it was because I feel like, I'm not saying what Simmons did. Why would I feel that? I feel like just honestly that our band at the point in time was taking Alcorn for granted. Because it's the swag. You don't take nobody for granted. And
what you say?
I feel like they were taking Alcorn for granted. I feel like they were like, well, whatever. It's Alcorn. It's not important.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Now again, I'm not saying that's how Simmons felt. I'm not saying that's how Hunter felt or how Pollard felt at all. But you have good days and you have bad days. And that just happened to be one day where I felt like Texas Southern wasn't at their tip-top level. Now don't get me wrong, everybody else was putting, belt to ass. That's what it was. But the Alcorn when they lost. However, they punished them boys at Mardi Gras. They punished Alcorn at Mardi Gras.
It was bad.
You could clearly get a different punish.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what? To me, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I think the flavor with Hunter, Brian, and Javon writing together, it's hard to beat Texas Southern with the players they get.
It is.
If you let Javon Penn game go through the fall in the spring, no battle would be close.
Okay.
They like you say, get burnt out. They relied on Hunter too much.
Yeah, I think burning Hunter out was like Hunter's pushing on hit after hit after hit. I'm not doubting Hunter's skills. I think he's monster pen, but you can't burn on Randy out.
Let me say this here. Let me give you a better example. When Kenneth had to do it by himself.
Yeah.
When they battled Jackson State in 23 or 23, that was 23, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they battled at Southern, dog.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to battle Roger Little, Pruitt, and Kevon Johnson.
Hey, Kevon, the real monster.
Man, that motherfucker Kevon let out the gas.
Hey, man. Hey,
he don't let out the fucking gas.
Somebody tag him. He the
man,
real
listen,
monster.
That motherfucker don't let off the gas in the stands. Dog, that motherfucker get up there and just stand up there and look at. This how he look at the game.
time he get
When
up, I'm like, what is he finna? What we have? Monaco, butterflies, don't stop the love, the shy from the fan, bro.
the fucking,
Look,
the fucking
man,
hero,
like, put your hat
hero
on,
was shit,
put your hat on, put your hat on. We,
man,
like, bro,
man,
He got the
like,
he got the
yeah.
like, 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 bro, be honest, with this shit.
I'm gonna always be honest with it.
At the end of the day, everybody knows. And you could be blind and you could be dumb. This on high school, middle school, collegiate, summer band. If you can run and you don't have the players, your song not gonna hit.
That's true. That's true.
Ask you to run. So meaning, now. Now let's go back to summer band. Let's go back to Jackson yesterday.
Okay. What about mom?
I
They was
think
mobbing.
my was mobbing, but they was having
oh, good
issues
ran
on
too.
the tempo on some of the songs.
Well, again, like I was saying, I can't really
I'm
judge
listen.
it. Showtime stream was like I couldn't get it. So what you heard in person, like you see, I came to come here the regulators in person because I heard good things about them. Smash Time told me, them boys had upgraded. They got better. They cleaned the sound, and they did. They did. Like they really did. They did their thing. I'm proud of the regulators. Is it like the first
Man,
time coming? No, but it still was really. It was impressive. I think it was.
huh?
Like I'm not in for
With
putting
who?
nobody. So I thought it was good, but I couldn't tell.
Who? You thought who was
You got to
good?
be flips for. I thought the
I'm the
regulators were
Rams.
good at their first show in versus 337.
Yeah,
I
they
thought they were
was.
good, man. I thought they were good. Like seriously, they had some
Man,
problems,
Oh,
but
it
we all do.
mellows nice.
Yeah, that Mellows is
man,
definitely not.
let me tell you something, bro. A lot. Let me tell you something. If more inner city band directors start working with the resources that they have, and not wait till like a lot of people don't realize, man, this is the first year we can say that the regulators have had a comfortable spot to practice without bullshit.
I agree.
You know.
This is the
Yep.
I
first
agree.
year. Like everybody won't get on the internet and judge this. But then when they city come out and have a post showing is a whole bunch of excuses.
Mm-hmm.
Like dog. Like it's a lot of battles I can get my opinion on, but
Yeah.
niggas gonna say, oh, you fucking you a dick puller. No, I ain't no dick puller, nigga. I tell the fucking truth.
Cause that's what it is, man. I think people don't like. I think people want you to stay to a side, and that's not
I
what
ain't
this.
standing
That's,
no. Don't
that's what
listen.
I'm not
Don't
staying
ask me.
on side. That's what
Don't
I.
ask me my. Don't ask Rick his opinion because I'm gonna tell you from a music standpoint. That song was fucked up. Y'all fucked it up. Well, what was
It
fucked
was
up? Go back and listen to the bridge. That bitch collapsed during the storm.
you talking about mom?
No, I'm just saying in
He just said
general.
in general.
Oh,
That boy chime back in. You talk about mom. You talk for the go to
Man,
the clips. Let me see this.
hey, mom. There's no disrespect to y'all. Y'all did y'all thing yesterday.
Yeah,
man,
man. J
listen.
Trav. Yeah.
Man, the thing is, I think, and it's me. And I tell Drew this all the time. Ask Drew what I tell him. Stop trying to write a fucking forte rap song. Everything ain't meant to be fucking loud.
Blastissimo. Hey
Like,
man,
like,
are
Everything
we on
above
are we on YouTube?
everything
We
above the
got a
staff, huh?
AD. I
Yeah,
got
we're
a
on
couple of
YouTube.
people that they wanna jump in and but they're not jump in where we are, but they want to see the live. Can you put the thing in the chat down there so I can send it to them? I got about 20 people that keep asking. I'm trying to look for my. I found it. Never mind. Never mind. I found it. I was trying to share, with a whole bunch of people.
Come
Uh,
on in, come on in.
yeah, I want to get you some views up there, brother. Let's
And
get
it
you.
was.
Some-
Did you say Rick be writing everything above the staff, huh?
Blastissimo. That's what
Man,
it
shout out
is.
to Drew. Shout out
Hey,
to
yeah,
Drew.
man. Shout out to Drew. People be hating on Drew, but on realistically, Drew has grown.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why it's two of you? Is it two of you? Oh, they
I
done
know,
clone Tyrone. They done
but
clone
Double screen.
who they
They
didn't
didn't
clone?
clone Ricky.
you.
They didn't clone.
It's two of you on the screen.
They didn't clone Ricky.
Yeah,
Who that?
clone
Who
Rick.
else? Who that is on here?
It's the chicken. It's you. I guess it's you, or
It's you.
they didn't
Uh-uh.
really clone. I knew they cloned Kanye and Jamie Foxx. Okay,
There
he
you
gone.
go.
All right.
All right.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah.
UGTV, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you
Yeah.
loud.
Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why you yelling like you old?
Hello?
We can hear
We can
you.
hear you. We can hear you.
You good. You Gucci.
Rick, say something.
So you love the
This nigga
Lord.
getting old. He getting old. But yeah, man. So when will Hum be back? The people want to know. When y'all coming back?
Who us?
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes this year. Well, one, let me say this. Um,
Where the fuck is Hum?
Hey, I just asked him
I,
that. The people
where the
want to know
fuck is
what's
Hum?
going on. When y'all coming back, man?
hey man, look, bro. Realistically,
Oh, no. Don't get on that politics, motherfucker.
what you mean? What you mean? I don't understand.
I'm trying to figure out why Hum is not on the scene.
Because we got Space City.
I can't hear you.
We got Space City. Let me turn my volume up. My volume turned down. Let me turn my volume up. Can you hear me now?
Man,
Is that
y'all
better?
should have just combined. Y'all should have just combined.
We tried that, bro. We tried that. It didn't work out. It's the younger
Politics, man.
guys.
It's politics.
The younger guys want to do something. At the end of the day, what it is that the younger guys believe that they can run a ship better. What I'm not about to do, I'm not about to put down anybody that wants to do something in my city. I've been doing it long enough. That's the reason why you don't see me on the podium no more.
Huh?
I got other people on the podium. I've been
No.
stopped. I
I
arranged
just
for
got
my
here.
high school, and that's it. I let everybody else come in. I had a couple of cats I had from New Orleans that stayed in
Let me
Houston
see.
that were trying to put some
I
stuff
hope he
out.
ain't go back there.
I'm not against what Space City is doing. At the same time, I'm not about embarrassing Houston.
Hey,
I don't think it needs to be two bands. It needs to be one
no.
band. And
He
if
gonna
they have
come
the
back.
momentum right now,
He ain't going for it. He gonna come
I,
back.
I think they should go forward with it. I
Oh,
don't
she
think we should
might be
have
getting
two
some
bands
coochie.
in the same
Might be making
city
some babies.
going to different events. I don't think that's
If I
right.
see him, I get him and
And
put him in.
I don't think I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right, man. I feel everybody like what Hum at, with this and this and this. Sometimes, bro, you gotta disappear for people to miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong.
True.
In the past couple of years, I've had to rebuild Hum because a lot of the people don't play anymore. They literally are aged out. Like, not on
Hello?
purpose. Yeah, they've aged out, not on purpose, but they're just tired. They got kids and stuff they can play. And unfortunately, the bands in Houston are still upcoming and growing. So it's a rebuilding process that I'm doing with Hum. I'm rebuilding relationships with band directors. I'm rebuilding relationships with districts. I'm rebuilding relationships with community centers so we can always have a place to practice. I'm making sure we got scholarships available for people. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of red tape that people don't see that I deal with. I'm making sure deals go. Like a lot of people wanted us to come back to Mississippi, but I'm being honest with you. Like this is no slight to Travis whatsoever. I'm not driving 6 hours 10 G's, 10 to $20,000 for 3 rounds.
Jeez. That's
I'm not
crazy.
doing it. I'm not doing
Jeez.
it. I don't give a damn who we battling. You can put us against Georgia and New Orleans at the same time and talk about it's gonna be live televised. I don't care. It's not worth the headache. It's not worth the fundraising. If we do that, that'd be the only trip we do. Unfortunately, geographically, we're in a spot where it takes a long time to get to anywhere. For those who haven't been to Texas, bro, Houston is 2 hours away from Houston.
Yeah, exactly.
Like me driving from
Exactly.
my house in the Woodlands, Texas, all the way to Third Ward is 50 minutes. and that's still in Houston. Every day, I have a tank of gas.
That's
Every day.
without traffic.
That's
That's
what I'm
without
saying.
traffic.
Don't let it be doing. That's why I have to have band practice either at noon or either at 7 o'clock because I miss the traffic. You know what I mean? And then you gotta remember we in the third, fourth largest city, bro. We in adult Disneyland, Houston. You know how many clubs are open, how many things it is for young adults to do. Richmond is a playground for skeezers, thoughts, and whatever else you want to be, bro. Whatever else you want to be. Where all my scamming, everything you can think of. You come to Houston to go to Richmond, you get about a good $1,000, bro. You're gonna be toe up, drunk, specials, $3 shots, Jello shots, wing
Man,
prices,
look,
10-cent wings. Like you're gonna be toe up, bro. Like it's a lot. People think you think it's easy, and it's not until you get here and try to do it. Like you try to do it yourself. That's why I have a staff of people to make it. So to answer Ricky's question, when are we coming back? We'll be back when the city decides they want us back. I'm not for forcing anybody to do nothing. I love what Space City is doing. I like their social media presence. Do I care about their sound? I don't know about their sound to care about it. So I have no idea. I just know that the kids are interested. And that's all I'm interested about. My stance on the city that I live in and home is that as long as the kids are interested and they are growing, then I am with it. I'm down for whatever they down. All the politics stuff aside, I'm not against what Space City is doing. Space City started off with just high school. They
yeah,
just recently decided to do mass band because they wanted to try they feed at it. And you know, they got Paula to back it. And I don't know how French got there, but French is there. You know what I'm saying? I've heard different story, but I don't want to break into that. But either way, it's a good look for the city. Now, whether it rises or fall, I hope it keeps going, and I rather it not fall. You know what I'm saying? Or I hope it comes to be where we can work with each other and make some things happen. But they're all the same people. Honestly, it's just the people from home. It's just the younger people that just got to do something. Zachary was on staff with us. He the one that wrote the JoJo's Bazaar. That's the person that's the head director over there. Well, not the
okay,
head,
okay.
the head ranger. That's the person that's doing it right now.
That's
One of the
exactly.
back, yeah, Zach is doing his thing. So I mean, it's not a different, it's just a different color. Am I doing it with them? No, I'm taking a break. I live too far. I'm tired. I got no hair left. I got no hair left, bro. I got no hair left, bro. It's gone. Like all my Mario coins is knocked out. That's it. I'm
Not the Mario coins. Not the
it's, it,
Mario coins.
it's gone, bro. Like I'm happy to
All the
keep
Sonic
doing it.
rings, huh?
Like I would love to come back and put niggas on notice and start arranging stuff again. But I'm really focused on higher education at this moment. I'm trying to shoot for something else. And at that point in time, my predecessors before me, not to make the same mistake. I don't want to have a tight grip on something that people are not agreeing with and they don't agree with me. And if they can't see the vision anymore, then sometimes you have to step away from that. And I think that's a mature thing to do. I think what Dr. Pollard is doing, because me and him are the same age, I think he's doing a great job. He brought them together. He brought more kids together. I think he's in a better position to get things done, and I think he's doing that. Now, would I love for him to be back? Yes, because it's the original. It's one of the first mass bands ever. People want to see it because it's what it is. Whether you like him or you hate him, we always bring a dog fight. You ain't gonna
Huh.
just beat us. It ain't gonna happen. You gonna dog fight your way out. It
I
ain't for me
remember
one
those battles, those
like
mental battles, y'all in New
yeah,
Orleans in them gyms. I remember.
yeah, it's not finna happen, bro. Like we gonna punch you and punch you and punch you. It ain't finna happen. New Orleans the only band I can say that when we go against, we know what we getting and what kind of fight it's gonna be. Everybody else, we pushing gas. We pushing gas. Like Dallas, we ain't studying that. We've had worse. We listen to that like, whatever. let me do something else. And it's nothing against them because
And
Legion sound hella good. Legion sound
yes, they
hella good.
sound good,
Like
bro. Yeah.
Major Goldman Jr. props, Iron props.
Mm.
Hella
Every
good.
year they getting better and better.
Yes.
They getting better and better.
Like I'm interested to see what they're gonna do against Memphis. I'm interested. Don't know if they're gonna win, but I'm interested. What I'm interested to see. But yeah, man, Hum will be back. It'll be back doing what it's supposed to be doing, man. At this current moment, we need a break. Like 15 years of doing this, bro. I've had I got kids with a Z. With a Z. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, Not an
I got a,
inshallah
I got
Z.
a, you know what I'm saying? I got a daughter going to college. I got a son in 10th grade. I got a little one.
Nigga, you
Like,
just been sharing the wealth, huh? Fuck it. Fuck it.
I'm
I
just
don't
trying
give a fuck
to.
no more.
I got stuff,
Call that
man.
nigga hot. Call that nigga Hakeem.
Man, honest, bro, I
I've
got a
been
question
chilling,
for you.
man. I've been chilling. I've been enjoying life. I honestly, I've been enjoying just going to the show. I got a chance to see. I ain't seen Ricky in 2, 3 years, and I got a chance
It
to
ain't
go to
been
New
that
Orleans.
long, motherfucker.
Go, it had been 2, 3 years.
No, I saw you at the New Orleans battle.
Oh, you did. You did. I was told. Don't worry. No, I can't worry about that day. That because you got to go in New Orleans ready to fight. But still, man, I got a chance to go to Billy's Boudin like this past week. You know what I'm saying? I hit up Billy's Boudin, got me some shrimp pistols, got me some chicken crackling. Then,
Billy's.
you know what I mean? Some beignet. You know what I mean? I got me some
No,
what's
you
what's
know.
some thing called man,
No,
they
you
had
know.
boudin balls stuff with like jambalaya. Like, so I brought home some turducken. You
Wait,
know what I
who
mean?
had?
Billy's Boudin out there. So I was out there. I was,
Oh, yeah,
but
shout out to Billy's. Shout
And
out to
you know what I
Billy's.
Lafayette.
mean? Yeah, Lafayette, my home, my people. But I got a chance to just enjoy the show,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
I haven't done that in years. I'm
Hey,
always in the show,
Mhm.
and you don't get a chance to enjoy it because you in
man.
front.
But you
I
know
can't.
what? You know what I get, Alex? You know what a lot
What?
of people ask me, Alex? Man,
What?
Rick, bro, why you always, man? Why you always everywhere? I'm everywhere because I like fucking band. I'm a real band head. I like this shit.
Well, unfortunately, it takes
You
me
niggas don't like a nigga
four
that
to
gonna tell
five
you the
hours.
fucking truth,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
huh?
it's sometimes the truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, fuck if the truth hurts. You can't lie to Jesus, so I ain't gonna lie to you.
you can't lie to
Like,
Jesus.
like, like, like.
Can
And
we
the thing
tag that?
is,
Somebody put that in the chat so we can tag it at the bottom, please. You can't lie to
man. But
Jesus.
this, but
Man,
this
put
the
that on the
thing though,
shirt.
Alex, with me. This the
Can't
thing.
lie
This
to
the
Jesus.
this the whole this the whole thing with bands. You lose friends because your opinion matters. If you don't want to know the truth, don't ask me my opinion. If you sound like shit and look like shit on the field, that's what the fuck you do. You know you how you look before you left your band room. Your practice was shit. Your performance is your fucking practice.
Now I ain't gonna
You
now,
know
hold
how
on.
your band.
Wait a minute, Rick. I ain't gonna say that all the time. I ain't gonna say that all the time because I've had great practice. Houston is weird, bro. I would tell you, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been times, bro. I practice and be like, yeah, we finna rip some niggas off. And then the next day, I'm like, what in the Lord's name is going on today?
Alex,
Like, did we forget
Alex,
everything? And then the
tell me
day
the
of the
last time
performance,
Houston had three.
say it
That's
again.
Be like that.
That's everywhere, Alex. That's everywhere, Alex. But tell me the last time you actually went to a fucking football game in Houston was like, oh, these bitches rocking on a 50-yard line. These bitches stepping. You don't see that shit no more.
We talking about like Houston bands?
Everybody just want to crank at halftime.
Oh,
This should
yeah.
be a halftime bout, not a game day back.
It should be.
I'm talking about, man, I'm gonna say this across the board. Ain't too many band directors left out here teaching proper field show etiquette.
Oh, that's something
Everybody
different.
just want to teach fucking cranking things.
But that's
Crank,
that's
crank,
that's
crank. Field shows is a lost art. And
that's true.
this is why I don't go to a lot of battle bands. You know why I don't go to battle bands too much no more?
Because the
Because when your
stage.
band march in, I'm gonna tell you who's gonna win first place.
Oh yeah, you can tell the discipline.
The motherfuckers coming there. The motherfuckers can't march in the stadium right. How they gonna do a field show? How?
Hey, I'm enjoying this podcast, bro.
Mhm.
Enjoy this podcast.
Tweet,
You ain't
tweet,
lying though.
tweet,
He not
Where
tweet.
the
lying
hand
though.
Ready,
claps
two,
at? Where the
three,
hand claps for
boom,
Rick?
bloom.
Hey, he not
Chat,
lying though.
chat, 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 chat,
I don't
chat,
even
chat.
know what to say
Tweet.
anymore.
And when they blow the whistle, the march command, tweet. You supposed to go on your left. These motherfuckers on two rights and no left.
Two rights and no left.
Who
What
writes
you
and
So
no
said?
so
love,
when
man?
you
Put
look,
that on the shirt. Put that on the
man,
shirt.
fuck all that, man. Y'all. I get,
Two
I
rights
get
enough for
tired of
them
all
to
this
do.
shit, man.
You're right.
Man, listen, and listen, man. The thing is, Alex, and the thing is, like, everybody wonder why the cars, the St. Augs, the Carvers, the White Havens, the Carol Highs, the Westberries, the Carter Highs, the Huntingtons. Cause some people gonna do a field show every week. You know what
I
I'm
mean, I'm
saying?
not.
Like,
I've done it already before. I understand. I understand what it takes to do it. I get it. I completely get
yeah,
it.
but the
Like
thing is,
I'm not
man,
against
you
it.
can't
I
call
understand.
you can't call yourself a complete marching band if you're not marching down that fucking field.
Well, and this is
No,
where culture differs. This is
man,
where it
fuck that.
differs. You can
Well,
say that, but that's not how some of them feel though. I get where you're coming from. I'm an avid
they
force.
don't
Bring
feel
back field show.
they feel like that. They feel like that because they never been taught field show etiquette. Most of these motherfuckers don't know what band room etiquette is. Man, you go in band room, the director on the podium, they still laughing and joking. Bitch, y'all gonna be doing barrel crawls fucking with me. Call fucking Yogi.
Yeah, put that on a
Man,
shirt.
man, listen, man. The truth is the fucking truth. Stop getting these, and I don't want to hear that shit about these bands for this year. These high school directors. Stop taking these kids to fucking band camps. Stop taking these kids to fucking band camp and teaching fucking rap tunes all fucking summer and no long tones, no slurs, no chorales, no warm-ups, no exit, none of that shit. Teach these kids how to focus on what a warm sound is and get the proper air through the instrument so they can know how to play a fucking dotted half note on time and how to carry over to a fucking proper tone and know how to when a key signal change, how to know go from flat to sharp back to this.
Hey, hey,
These
hey, hey.
motherfuckers,
That's what
what?
I'm talking about.
These
He is
motherfuckers,
preaching right now.
these
He is preaching
motherfuckers,
right now.
these motherfuckers, all they want to do first day of band camp, crank up, and don't know a fucking B flat scale.
Y'all,
He
what
stay
Ricky is
telling.
saying is people are teaching to entertain and not teaching
He
And
to,
you
said
wonder why
Talladega
yo
Cool.
you
educate.
the thing
Y'all
is
see this
they
comment?
teaching it.
What? Talladega proved that you don't need a field show to have a decent band. I think once that happened, it changed the culture a bit.
That
Well,
bullshit.
I
When
mean, I
Talladega ever did it? Tell me a show Talladega did that was perfect on the field.
that's what he's saying. He's
They
saying
had a
Talladega
field
proved.
show, they just ain't have a football team.
Huh? They about to get one up.
They had a practice field.
Oh, woo,
Yeah.
I need something to drink.
Yeah.
Something to drink.
Motherfucker won't
You
talk.
ain't lying
No.
though. You ain't
No,
lying though.
y'all always want to bash the big schools and talk shit. Tell the fucking truth. These motherfuckers not teaching what they need to teach in no fucking band. And band directors, when you get a new job, stop hiring your fucking friend. Hire somebody that know what that's competent in that position. Assistant band director is not to just write music all day. Your band's supposed to look with your assistant. Your band's supposed to look like if you was there. These niggas don't have band room etiquette. And you
Good
band
job,
director,
Trenton
you young
Hunter.
nigga. And,
One more time. Good job, Trenton Hunter. Good job.
yes. No, I'm talking about like the high, like dog. These motherfuckers high assistant. Oh, he can write. But when you go on, the band look like a wall. Hey, fuck that. Y'all got me
So
talking now.
question,
And I
question,
ain't drunk.
question. That's bad. That's bad. So question: is it fair to say? I don't mean to pick on them. I'm just saying I could be a little free. I'm not on Home Bedhead Network. I'm not on the show with Law. I ain't on with my host. You know what I mean? I ain't on my things. I could be a little bit free. So is it fair to say that Grambling assistants are not not good? Is it fair to say that?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Wait, you
How
ask
many
me a question.
how many battles have they won with that staff lately?
In the past 10 years? Oh, you talking
Yeah,
about this semester? In the past 10 years, I ain't got enough,
the
time to
last two.
calculate. Okay, the last 2 years.
No, I'm just saying. How many battles you
Um,
can say Grambling won? That answer your question.
PV, just one.
And don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
And don't
PV
get me
was
wrong.
last year.
They
This past season they beat PV.
Yeah.
That was
but
crazy.
I'm gonna say this
That was
here.
crazy. But I was like,
And
whatever.
hold on. And I'm not talking bad about Grambling. Cause you know why I'm not talking bad about Grambling? Cause Grambling ain't never changed their identity of who the fuck they was.
That is, man. Well, I ain't got no
Gr-
different. Yes, I do. Got my macho man shades. Woo, it's getting hot up in here, baby. Hot up
It's
in
true.
here.
Grambling ain't
Oh yeah.
Grambling hasn't changed who the fuck they are to be Grambling.
You ain't
When you
lying.
see Grambling, you're
You're
gonna
not
see
lying.
4, 8,
Hey.
4,
Mhm.
8. Then you're gonna see the 270.
Turned on camera.
Hey, one thing I can give Grambling though, aggression. They have definitely picked up their aggression lately.
Man, but
Yes,
listen,
I think Gremlin always
it
been
doesn't,
aggressive.
man,
They
listen.
just they
Let
they
me
just
tell
need
you
to.
motherfuckers something. Stop using that word aggression when the music sounds like shit. Stop saying a
I think
motherfucker powerful and the word sound like shit.
it's not a.
You know, man, listen.
Zeros is not okay. So look, I don't use the word aggression at all with it. You can sound aggressive, and you have to have a clean sound to be aggressive. Otherwise, it's just noise. As far as we talk about Gremlin's concerned, Gremlin has took lots of hits. You know what I'm saying? Like when you beating the bottom part of the swag, it's really just a crab in the barrel at that point. Not to mention my boys, but Pine Bluff stays clean, but they're not aggressive. But they be on the chopping block too. They lose a lot of battles too. You know what I'm saying? And to their credit, they still sound fairly decent.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you a question. Take aggressive playing loud and in your face type playing. Who sounds better than Fam in the swag?
Oh, a lot of people, because fam don't really sound good anymore. Not anymore.
Wait, musically? Musically, nobody in the SWAC is seeing fam
Yeah,
musically.
like playing wise, I think Jack State plays better. But like
No,
I think Cookman sounds better. If
no,
you
because
take
they
away the
play the
volume,
same
I think
10
Bethune Cookman
songs.
has a better sound.
Boom,
But that
boom,
might
boom,
be
boom. Nigga,
preference. I mean, but fam,
I
you
can
don't
t-
really. I mean, when you playing like ABC 1, 2, 3 arrangements, their arrangements just ain't that hard. I don't know if you've seen some FAMU like music before, but like it ain't just what I mean, like some difficult stuff
yeah,
to
but
play.
guess what though? I'd rather play that than a bunch of notes on the paper and they ain't can't play them.
That's true, but
You
I
only
said
get
Bethune
you
Cookman
only
sound better
get
to me.
you only get 4 beats to a measure, and you got 65
Yeah,
notes in that one measure.
okay, but I mean,
And
but
these
Bethune
niggas out
Cookman
here,
still sounds just as
these,
good as
Alex,
Fam.
Alex, these niggas out here slurring 30-second notes.
I mean, look. Okay,
Fuck
look.
that, man. And
You
listen,
gotta
I'm just,
you,
I'm
but you
just saying, like everybody, nigga, everybody want to know my favorite swag band. Y'all want to know my motherfucking favorite swag band in the past few years? Who y'all think
who?
it is?
I don't know. I'm scared to ask. Who is it?
Jackson. Jackson.
Jackson State.
Oh, okay. Well, we good. we good. We good. I
Nah,
like Jackson,
nah,
but I'm still home team. I'm still home team, no matter what. I'm still home team. I
I
love
like my
Jackson.
man. Listen,
See, the
man,
one
listen.
sounded like I don't know about that.
No, Texas Southern got their own song. Jackson got their own song. Southern got their own song.
Well, no, I know what
Everybody,
he means. I
all
know what he
one.
means. A lot of people do sound the same at the point. They're teaching the same articulations. They're teaching the
Format.
same format. That's what it is, and that's why it sounds very similar. Because Mob and Memphis sound really close, like playing style. And it didn't used to be like that. When we first started this thing, this mass band thing, every state had their own specific style and feel. Memphis was one
That
way,
will
New Orleans
make.
was one
That
way.
will make.
Hell,
That will
Baton
make.
Rouge was a different sound from New Orleans. It was completely different. And you in the
You
same
want me to tell you what it is? You want me to tell you what it is right now?
what?
Everybody trying to match New Orleans sound because they know you got to be loud.
Mm, okay, yeah. I can say they try to match New Orleans aggressiveness, like their way of playing. I want to say everybody's done that, but Southern and Texas Southern. Southern and Texas Southern have always been aggressive bands.
Yeah, because
Jackson
all the
Jackson State
niggas was
has
from New
not been an
Orleans.
aggressive band. Jackson State has not. I was looking at somebody's podcast and they said some crazy stuff. They said the screaming mellophones came from Jackson State. I was like, lies, bro. What are you talking about? Like
That shit came from Texas Southern.
I was like, what are you? It came from
I'm
two
not gonna
people
lie.
actually. It came from Mitch Majors, who's Mellow Five Fellow out of Southern University, Dixon Thompson and Charles Thompson. Charles went to Southern and Charles went to Texas Southern and Dixon went to Southern. They both cousins from Natchez, Mississippi.
German.
That's where it came from.
German.
It came from them two schools. It didn't come from no Jackson because Jackson mellophones never played like that. When I was in school, they mellophones were useless. Like they were like in the middle. They were a trombone trumpet band. It changed because the way Little wants to sound, which is awesome. I'm not knocking it. I think it's a monstrous now. But just the information I heard, I was like, bro, Jackson mellophones, they never played like that. Never played like that.
And the thing is though, Alex, everybody got their
TSU
own
Yellows,
opinion.
506 was like that.
Oh yeah, Mellow.
Everybody,
They
everybody
was
got
like
their
that.
own
They
opinions of
506.
what. Everybody got their own opinions in this. I'm gonna tell you who I like on the. I like Alcorn certain days.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes all cool
If
in the
they,
country just be getting me.
if
It be
I
getting me.
no, I think where Alcorn problem be too many rap songs and they all got the crank songs. Like
I
everything just got to be loud.
in my opinion, I think Alcorn's problem is practice. I think they need to refine, not redo, refine, like really just like nitpick how they practice. Because some
And hold on,
games
let me say
they're
this
not
here.
consistent with certain things.
Band directors, stay y'all ass off of Instagram and the Facebook talking about what you're doing and what you're doing at practice. Let that show shit. Let that show shit at your first performance in the fall. Quit going live in your band room and got a niggas expecting you bringing a sound of 100 and with 100 people they sound like 20. Stop that shit.
Well, it's a lot of okay. So I'm not defending him, Ricky, but I will say, bro, because of the Beyonce's internet here, because of that, it's a lot of pressure, bro. It's a lot of pressure because boys like it's like you got to be a freaking campaign manager for like running for Congress when you a band director. Like you got to put out videos, you got to put out clips, you got to put out
Hold
reels
on.
and
Let me say this here.
segments.
Let me say this here. Desiree Player was at Cara, had a consistent program. You
True.
don't see her arguing. You don't see her. You don't see her. You don't see her on the internet arguing with nobody.
You,
Roger
I'm
Jefferson
not saying
at
I argue
Huntington.
with.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
saying
on.
like
No, listen. You don't see her doing all that extra. She's working in the band room. You don't see Roger Jefferson posting all that about Huntington all over the internet. He's working in the band room. You don't see St. Aug posting all that on the thing. They working. All the band directors is always on the internet,
well,
always on
but Ricky,
social media doing
out of them
this.
people you named
They
though,
program be fucking trash.
but Ricky, out of them people you named, respectfully, St. Aug is the only one that people don't need to research. If we
You don't
ask,
need to research,
if,
Carol.
I don't need to research. I know about Carroll. I know about McKinley. I know when they used to be a monster. I know about Peabody when they used to be a monster. Walshman when they used to be one. I know about Washington Marion. I know about Lake Charles, Boston. I know about those bands because that's what I do. Band historian. Like I'm familiar with them. But if you asked 100 different people outside of Louisiana, Carroll is not going to come up. You could have people in Houston. Carroll is not going to come up. I'm not saying she's not a good
You can
band director.
ask.
I've seen her
You
program.
can.
It
You
is
can ask.
good. But I'm
You
saying
can ask
social
100
media.
people. Listen, I can ask 100 people in Baton Rouge. Do they know Westbury? They gonna say no, and they're a good program.
But that because, and I agree with you. That's my point. The social media has taken over. If you're not social media savvy, your band gets no play. You're just a hidden gem. That's it.
Yeah, but guess what? They're a hidden gem, but when they go battle somebody, these supposed to be favorites getting third place behind them.
Sometimes it's not because you can say the
No, a
same thing
lot
with
of
the
times.
no.
Man,
You can say the same thing with the hiring pool.
Alex, a lot of these supposed to be great directors with these supposed to be great bands. These bands be fucking shit. You take them out the band room formation and put them on the field, they're not going to be able to perform to a high level of excellence. That shit going to
So
fucking fall apart.
so okay. So
That
Carr
shit going to look like
can't perform
itself.
on the.
You
So
see,
Carr can't
you
perform on
see
the
my
field.
dresser?
Craig Mott
Tweet,
can't
tweet,
perform on
tweet.
the field. Landry Walker can't perform. All these are social media savvy people. Jones Bro can't perform. All these people, they're known. I'm saying in this day and age, social media has taken over. Like even with the hiring
It,
pool, people are not hiring off a skill level. People are hiring off of who run their mouth the most on the internet and who got the best prolific or historical quotes that make people. It's a popularity contest instead of a contest about who got the
I
sharpest
get that.
skills.
I get
Prove me
that.
wrong because you like because that I'm you looking at it. You're looking at people who deserve to be in these spots who can make these
But
colleges
listen, but
better,
listen, but
and they
listen,
lose because they're not social media savvy.
but listen. I'm not talking about the college. I'm talking about the high school. Like
Okay,
college, you got to do that to recruit because everybody's at a high level right now. This some
okay,
of the
so
best. This some we didn't have some of the we didn't have some of the best SWAC games in the last year that we didn't have in the last 5 years.
okay,
Cause
true.
fuck,
Okay,
Alabama
but
State wasn't no contender the past couple years.
they wasn't. But guess what? The band director they got now, nobody knew who he was. No social media presence. Nobody knew who he was. People were like, who the hell is this guy? The Bama State people knew who he was. I can use Dr. Pollard and Trenton for both examples of how they didn't do a lot of social media stuff. I knew Javon from back then. So I knew about Bearlet High School. Nobody knew who he was. Definitely nobody in Houston knew who Trenton was. Nobody knew. I just knew from just doing research, like, okay, man, they bringing Buddy over. He's
Hey,
gonna be a
listen,
monster. The whole
niggas didn't
the
know
whole
about
alumni
Trent.
association of Texas
Hold
Southern were
on,
like, who the heck is Trent Hunter? And I'm like, bro, y'all gotta research the guy.
but
Like,
guess what though?
but that's what I'm
If
saying.
they hold on,
Those people,
if they would have followed Mob during the good years of Mob, the great years, they would have known Trenton was right.
they would have. But I'm saying but we
Say
said
my
high
name,
but
say my
we
name,
said high school
say
band.
my name,
But you said high school
huh?
band. How many of them people ever
But
heard of
you,
band at high school?
Bel Air, they heard of a
Not,
Strummer.
yeah, not
Javon
Bel
was at a
Air.
Strummer.
He was at a Struma, but not Bel Air. Javon was at Bel Air when he came to Texas Southern.
Right. But Javon had already had his name because he had been around.
But
Javon
as
is a
far but as
staple
far
in the band room.
but as far as we knew, it was just with LA. As far as they knew, I'm not saying me. I already knew beforehand where he
That
was coming from.
hey, that's because half the motherfuckers only want to. That's because half the band world only want to give credit to their people and don't want to give credit outside.
That's true, but now we're talking about
Like,
see this is what you said earlier though, Ricky. You said let's not talk politics, but now we talk about politics because people in the HBCU college realm they don't know nothing about what we do. They just see it as we just want a big band to have this and this and this. They're not doing research on who doing what, who was staple and this and this and this and this
man,
and this. They're not doing
man,
none of
fuck
that
all that.
because if they
Man, fuck
did,
that shit.
some of them would
Fuck
not
that
even be
shit.
band directors in the SWAC right now.
Spin
They
that
would not
shit.
be.
Spin that shit. Get them niggas them red. Get them niggas them red bottoms. Man, fuck all that. Motherfucker, we want to make them excuses. Ain't no fucking excuses, man. At the end
Ain't
of the
no
day, get what
excuses.
happened. Hey, but guess what though? Man, you hear a lot of people, oh, I ain't have time to practice a field show, but you get in the stands and play 15 songs at halftime.
That's true. And
No, we can't do that, man.
I mean, you
Like
can't do that,
dog.
but you talking
I
about
don't I don't want to go to no high school games if neither band and both bands not getting on the field. I ain't going to no high school game. Why? Because I want to see fucking field show. And you wonder why the college motherfuckers sad on the field. Because the high school niggas ain't teaching the kids the proper fucking field show etiquette. They ain't never been taught it because they don't know it.
okay, but hear me out, Ricky. What? Just hear me out. What's your
I hear
favorite
y'all.
genre? What's your favorite genre of music?
Pop.
Pop, right?
This pop and disco.
Jackson, what you like? What you like, D?
He don't know. He just gonna say something.
What's your
What?
favorite genre of music?
Probably hip hop, like 90s hip hop.
Hip hop, right? Okay, I
Mm.
like pop and alternative. I like stuff like Green Day and stuff like that. Okay, so but guess what? Who trying to save disco?
Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody. So you only do because at the end of the day, our job is to be what? Entertaining. We're the entertainment. And at this point in time in our era, I regretfully think so. At this point in our time and era, because I'm a field show guy. I think the stands are secondary, but it's become a whole thing. So I gotta shift and be with the stands for the moment. I
Man,
can do
fuck
a
the
great
stand.
field show. I agree with you, but at the
In
same
band,
time, that's what's getting the most
in band,
camera views
it,
at the moment.
but you right. But in the band directors wonder why the alumni not coming, donate no money to the fucking program is because when we come to the game, we not seeing where our money being done on the
I
field.
mean, shoot, Southern still donate. They still donate. Jackson donating.
That's college. I'm talking about the high school.
Oh, I
You
mean, Westbury
man,
donate.
listen, cause he gonna
Westbury donate.
cause he gonna get on the motherfucking field.
He do, but I mean, it's yeah, yeah,
These
yeah.
D1 field shows.
Okay.
I don't know about the still A1 field shows, bro, because that field show at Jackson last year was a bit iffy, but okay.
Man, at the end of the
Who was
day,
that?
man, listen.
I
You
put
can
a
say
comment
what you
about
want.
Pine Bluff.
I saw it. But listen, at the end of the day, Basha, you can't go to half of these high school games and see two bands do quality field shows no more.
It's because it's a popularity contest. It's not about teaching.
Man,
It's
listen,
about
I
teach.
don't
It's
even go
about
to St.
teaching.
Aug game too much.
It's about teaching to perform. It's not about teaching to have skills. It's not about to educate. It's about teaching to perform. They're not in band
It,
camps.
it,
These kids how to be musicians. They're in there teaching them how to be entertainers. Like when you go to school for music education and you go for performance, they're teaching them how to be great performers and not great educators. Those are two different things. So when you see these
well,
bands
guess what?
they're doing it for performance. And what's catching? It's like being an artist, a music artist. Right now, if I'm Chris Brown, I can't do that lovey-dovey, that kiss. They want to hear something different. They want to hear the new Chris Brown. They want to hear, fucking Robotest, and that's what they want to hear. They want to hear nasty, dirty Chris Brown. So I can't go to my concert doing the old stuff, even though I know the old stuff bang, because this is what they want. And unfortunately, it's either I go that way or I go the way of the dinosaurs. I cease to exist.
Man, fuck that shit. Fuck them people. They don't like what you're doing in
Oh,
your bedroom. Fuck them. But make sure you teach these
but,
kids.
but you can't say that all the time. I understand what you're saying because I'm still gonna teach what I teach. I still
Man,
educate my
fuck that.
kids. But you gotta
No,
find
you
you gotta
can't
find
say
administration
that,
that's willing to do that, Ricky. In Texas, they don't
man,
care nothing
listen.
about
You
marching
got to
band stuff.
realize, man, listen.
They don't care none of that. They'll get rid of
Guess
you.
what? You're
Can
right.
do that field
You
show stuff in Texas, and you'll be fired the next week. Find you another job. They don't care. They don't care about
That's
that
why you go
stand.
to
They don't care about
UIL.
none of that. They say go to UIL. That's what they want you to do. They don't care nothing about
And guess
no search and rescue. None of that
what you
stuff,
got to
bro.
It's crazy.
what you got to do at UIL?
It's
You
What you
crazy.
got
got
to
to do
go in that bitch
UIL
and do
is
what?
play.
Exactly. So playing doesn't start with a motherfucking playing don't start with a motherfucking hold on, y'all. Somebody text me.
Man, it's getting
I'm just
spicy,
saying,
y'all. It's getting hot,
And my
somebody.
boy Ricky be going hard, man.
man, fuck
Hey,
all that.
Ricky no
I'm
wine
just
though.
saying,
Law, what's
what I'm
up, man?
saying is this.
Join the podcast, Law.
Who that is?
Shout out, man. Here, yo.
Jerome,
That's Jerome.
What he said?
he said
Oh,
Ricky said F all them.
Man, fuck that shit. I ain't got time for that shit.
hey, Law, join the podcast, bro. I know you ain't doing nothing.
School games. I hate to see college directors at high school games and sit around and talk about the kids and then go recruit them. If they sorry then, you think they gonna be sorry in your band?
I mean, I
I
don't
mean,
understand
Bang.
it
I
itself.
don't
You
understand
know,
it
I don't have
itself.
time to go to another game.
I don't have time to go to another game.
So I couldn't tell
Like,
you.
I couldn't tell you. Like, and I'm not saying fuck these directors because I love all band directors. Because if they call me in Missouri, I'm gonna go up there. That's just who I am. Hold on, let me take my medicine, y'all. Hold on.
Take your medicine, baby. Go ahead.
Take your
We
medicine,
with
man.
you.
Go
I
ahead.
got time to
We
get
with
some
you.
apple juice.
I got time to get some apple juice. I got me a Michelob.
Oh, we on
We
live, so I'm gonna
on
say
live,
that with
so
you.
I'm gonna say that with you.
I ain't gonna say it's no
I didn't know you
motherfucker.
drink. I didn't know you drink beer, Ricky.
Fuck you mean? I'm
It's,
from the hood, nigga.
it's after hours
After
Kool-Aid.
I
That's
was
what he drinking.
Kool-Aid. That's what he drinking.
And now I'm drinking a fucking Michelob out my fucking freezer. Drinking.
It's
So
Michelob.
so
Michelob.
this
It's
this
lime flavor, y'all.
this Michelob Ultra.
Your lime flavor ultra from Kool-Aid. It's a virgin margarita flavor.
Hold on, y'all. Let me talk to my auntie right quick. She about to cuss me out. Y'all listen to this.
Ricky does
I
not
did.
condone any drinking whatsoever.
It showed up.
He does not.
Hey, hon, where you going? All right.
So, Alex, man, who would you say was the better TSU band, '05 or '06?
Woo! Woo! Man, you trying to get me kicked out of all groups with all people. You trying to get me
Me.
banned in Houston? I'm gonna have to move further out, bro.
I
Hey,
think I think I,
man.
I think that year that Neo, I think that Stay With Me year was better.
But that was '05 and '06. Because a lot of them songs, fun fact, a lot of that stuff y'all heard '06 was '05 anyway. We just never played it at the band room. Our book
Well,
was so massive in '05. Gip had
well,
us
well,
like 2 in the morning. Like we had midnight practices. We had a book for your book. We would never run out of songs. That was the
well,
year, bro.
listen.
Everybody was for it. I can't say '05 had the drive, but '06 had the
Like the
nuts.
work. Yeah, there you go.
like
So what you saying? '06 was better.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm
Got
not
him.
saying that.
Got
Because if it
him.
wasn't because '05, man, y'all put, you know what? I'm not liking this. Y'all put me in the
Nah,
struggle
bro.
line.
You gotta pick. You gotta pick. You gotta pick.
I
You
don't
gotta
know,
pick.
man, because '05 has some crack, man. '05 has some stuff, bro.
Man, what? Y'all played
All
that
right,
Careless Whispers. That was '06, right?
That was '06.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
man.
gonna go
Don't
That
with
stay
was
'06.
with
'06.
that fucking Stay With Me year was Texas Southern best band.
That was
I'm
'05
just,
and '06. We played it.
no,
You just did it in the spring. We played it in the spring. It was just polished up for '06. It was already
well,
done.
well, guess what? '06 played it in the fall. I'm talking about fall band.
Okay. Oh man, we got Texas Southern people on here. Can we ban all Texas Southern people real quick? Real quick.
Uh,
If I
Nigga,
had to go with somebody, I'm gonna say '06.
oh, there you go. Now you're real, my nigga.
'06 pickup sticks. There you
But I ain't
go.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? You want me to tell you my best Labor Day classic battle? Umbrella year.
Yeah, that's '05, I think.
Umbrella, fuck no. I was at Washington Mary. That was 212.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it 12
That was
umbrella?
two,
I don't.
yeah.
75.
Rihanna released
Yeah,
that
yeah,
no.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I
Listen,
like
boy,
me personally. I like '07. '07 had a lot of potential. '07 had
boy,
a lot of potential.
they had a lot of potential, but they wasn't it. But I'm gonna tell you something,
'07
man.
Smash
Listen,
12. '07 Smash 12 with Love, Light, and Flight. Mm.
man.
And what's that
Listen.
Rihanna song we played? I don't wanna need any more. Killing that
TSU
thing.
was nice too.
Yeah.
11 TSU was nice too. Small, but it was nice.
Yeah. '05 through '08 was a nice run. It
Shit,
was a
man.
nice.
Texas Southern always had good bands. They just ain't had a fucking staff. Git was doing it by itself, battling the whole swag. You get burnt out.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but say, oh, that's what I thought. Umbrella came out in '07. That's what I thought. Okay, it came out then. But yeah.
Yeah,
So
it did
Gip,
'07 because I was in the
Gip was
struggle.
coming out. Gip was doing things. He was the only arranger, assistant band director, because Mr. D was the percussion instructor, and Mr. Lee was the head band director. As you know, in any head people that are head band directors, you busy, kissing babies, shaking hands, putting stuff together, stuff like that. So yeah, Gip was doing it by himself. But I will give Gip his flowers. He was doing an amazing freaking job.
Yeah, you got to get Gip his flowers. But watch this though. Listen, Alex. Man, that's why they tell you Some people had a band in the players, but this ain't got the. They just get burnt out fast.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people say, oh man, Southern burnt out. Did that, nigga? Southern play the most heavy hitter schedule in the fucking swag. Sometime everybody band goes to Southern, and Southern gonna get everybody best. Like I watched Jackson State and Southern battle. Then I watched Jackson State and Alcorn battle. I was like, what the fuck happened to both of y'all?
Deduction.
Like y'all,
Double deduction.
man, listen. I said, listen. Look at Alabama State. Man, they came down here and battled Southern. Did I get that? I gave Alabama State the W over Southern this year, but because Southern book was lackluster for Alabama State. They was. No matter how they said it was, they took them people lightly. But at the end, but at the end of the day, Alabama State showed up at the fucking event, did good. They showed up at Southern, did good, and dropped the ball everywhere else. Like, dog, I don't understand how the fuck you a band that peaked by the second game and can't get no better.
So next topic.
Woo, you're breaking up, Ricky. You're breaking up. Well, sports fans, we got technical difficulties here with Ricky's podcast.
Man, listen, man. Some of these people peak. You could tell. Like if they play Southern week 2 and they play Jackson State week 4 and Texas Southern week 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gonna be a downer. Ain't nothing else worthy.
That boy out here wheeling, dealing, kiss stealing, limousine riding, diamond winning.
I'm gonna say this. How you ban this for everything? If you play a black school the first game and then play a black school game week 8 in high school, how do your music sound the same and don't nothing change? What the fuck you doing in the bedroom?
Hot up in here, man.
And this another thing. How the fuck you play the same songs at band camp and they sound like shit in a spring game, at a spring battle? How the fuck
you know what? I'm gonna answer this question when Hung gonna come back.
What the AC is? What's my AC?
What the AC?
No, fuck that. You got motherfuckers that get on these podcasts and talk shit about other people's band, but they shit ain't haven't improved from July 1st to June 30th. That's a whole fucking FISA year. Shit still sound like undisciplined shit. Stop doing that shit. Nigga wouldn't talk about you. And another thing, motherfuckers, stop doing this. Stop thinking everybody your friend, because when you walk out, them niggas saying that nigga band trash. You better get used to niggas like me gonna be like, man, look, go in that bitch and work on this here. You want to know what happened? You lost tempo on the field at this point. Stop thinking about everybody your fucking friend, because they talk about you in your program.
D, you need a segment called "You Know What Grinds My Gears" and put Ricky on it. That's what you need, bro. That's what you need.
Quick intermission.
Yeah, you know what grinds my gears.
Fuck that. You want me to talk about the high school bands in every city?
That make a lot work fast.
Ask me.
I don't want to ask. I'm scared. That make a lot work fast, man. What's in that? That's 22%. That can't be 6%.
This is my first.
You threw some tequila in that bad boy.
Nigga, this is my first beer of the day. And get what?
He got some cold water mixed in it.
Yeah, hey man. Music.
Hey, listen. You want to talk about city bands? All right, let's talk about Atlanta bands. Trash. They don't have nobody. Jonesboro, they good until they meet competition. They all right. Columbia, they just be loud and clicking. That'd be a lot of problems.
All my people that's on the podcast, on the podcast tonight, and make sure I do it correctly. D, what's your podcast called? I'm sorry, brother.
Speak the fucking truth.
What is it? Band Life Productions? No.
Bandsman Corner.
Yeah, Bandsman Corner. So all my people out here in Bandsman Corner, Jonesboro put out a post about 6 days ago maybe 7 days ago that they were looking for an arranger. So all my aspiring arrangers, if you're looking for a spot to, to grow and to, if you want to be on that level to get yourself
Flourish.
noticed, on a rise, flourish. There we go. Thank you so much, Ricky. So if you're looking for that particular thing, then you need to hit up the banners at Jones Brown. I do believe the post is still there. I'll have it on my Facebook post. And I'll tag it, share it, man. Y'all go for it, man. Reach for the stars, baby. The only way you can go is up. That's it. Don't let it. It's going to be a lot of no and
don't pass up Google opportunity. And you know something. Let me be serious. I've been talking shit all night. Let me be serious with y'all. But I meant everything I said. Young band directors coming out of college first 3 years. Stop going to these people jobs, selling yourself like you're gonna build a monster program when you don't know the first thing of putting people in chairs. Y'all go to somewhere and want to fault and find fault with in the administration. You sit in them principal's office in them school board panels and tell them how you going to put 200 people by year 3. In year 3, you still stuck at 19 fucking people. And then you get mad when they force your hand to do something. You can't produce it. How about administration stuff? No, it be the shit that you put on those resumes. The shit that you selling in the interview doesn't match the shit that you putting out. Stop falsifying information on your band resumes. Stop that shit. Just because you marched at a good high school and a good college doesn't make you a good fucking director. Good directors might not be the best horn players, and the best horn players might not be the best directors. You got to find out what works for you. Go to the middle school and build up band room etiquette and get the kids' attention. Y'all think writing the best rap tune at the time is the best thing to do. It's not. It's not. Some of you niggas been at school 10 years and they still look the fucking same. No growth. Oh, I lost 16 seniors. Nigga, that was a 16 freshman. The nigga left you when he left the job.
I need some more water in here. I need to refill the water.
Fuck, man.
Ricky, what you done had, man? You okay?
I ain't have a motherfucking thing. I get tired of going places and motherfucker be slick dissing when they say shit around me. I get tired of that shit. And let me tell you, some of you bitch ass niggas that always say a nigga don't have no swag out. Bitch, I got 73 college credits right now to my name. No, I didn't march in college, but I done helped more high school band directors in the motherfucking country get shit done for their band and get a band shit and donate shit. So don't tell me about no swag out. You niggas go to these college and march for one semester and don't never go back because you crossed your freshman year, your 1 year zipping the band. Now you a swag enthusiast. You ain't a motherfucking thing. Non-degree college having motherfucker. You got 13 college credits for that semester, and 9 of them motherfuckers was electives and freshman reading and fucking special education math. You motherfuckers ain't taking no real classes. So if you don't like what the fuck I say, stay the fuck out my face and fuck you. Nah. I needed to say that. Nah. If you don't like me, what I say, if you don't like me, I advise you don't come around me with that bullshit and try to put your hands on me because I'm gonna shoot the fuck out you. Don't let this man fool you. No. No, Alex, man, that shit need to be said, bro. Like these niggas get mad at people that tell the truth. I know it's a lot of band directors and niggas in band where don't fuck with me. But guess what? They not paying my bills.
This part of the podcast is called the Get It Off Your Chest.
This
is Get It Off Your Chest.
But listen, Alex, what I'm saying is, when niggas by themselves and you see them at events, they talk to you. When they get in their huddles with their friends and you walk around and say stuff, they ask your opinion, they got something to say. Man, listen. Every time a nigga say something about Rick in the band where it get back to me. I ain't gotta be there. He gonna get to me. Man. But at the end of the day, You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to care about me. The same nigga that don't like me and act like they don't care about me, call me for help.
Look,
He ain't lying. He is not lying.
I look, man. Ricky is very 2000-ish me. If I had a spirit animal, it would be Ricky. If I had one, it would be Ricky.
Man, but
Thank you, Ricky. You have said a lot. A
the
lot.
thing the thing about it is motherfuckers be in positions to where they be scared to talk. Man, say what the fuck you gotta say. You do it behind niggas' back, say it on public. The thing is, Alex, you know what, Alex? Let me tell you something. They talk about that. This the thing. They talk about everybody. Then when a nigga get a position, now they best friend. Like, dog, no, you can't do that. Like, man, I been like Alex. You got to realize this. I be in a lot of places I ain't supposed to be because a lot of motherfuckers love Ricky. It's not my fault. A motherfucker asked me to help them get something, and I get on it. No,
He flaming y'all right now, so all I got to say is all I got to say.
I'm just saying, dog. Like, I'm
All I
like,
got to say, man.
you listen, man. You get to a point to where when you walk up, nigga throw slick disses at you, and I hear him, but I didn't learn to ignore it because when you get in front of the band sound like shit. I ain't got to argue with you.
I'm not a I'm not a sneak this person. I'm a pretty big guy. I fight. So I say what I mean. I say
Man,
what
Wait
I
to the
mean.
point, huh?
I say
Alex,
exactly what
To
I
the point.
mean.
Alex,
I don't hold it back. But at the same
Alex,
time,
Alex.
he said not the pew pew, not
That bitch, I don't go nowhere without that motherfucker.
not the
Nowhere.
pew pew.
I had that I had that bitch in
Oh,
church.
Hey, kids, y'all didn't see that. All the kids watching, y'all didn't see that.
That's a water gun. That's a BB gun.
we need to
That's a
bring back Dare. Where Dare at? Bring back the Dare lion.
hey man.
Oh,
But what I'm saying is, Alex, man. I like this. Is the thing with me. A lot of people. Like I'm like this. If you don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me at all. Like dog. I got people. I be having people in bands. A chick told me, "Why I need to argue with you? You ain't got no swag hours." What the fuck swag? What fuck marching in a swag band got to do with
it's a,
anything?
it's supposed to be a measuring stick for whatever, but at the same time, what I've learned over my years, even with finishing school, people gonna move the goalposts no matter what. You don't have to have swag out to know what you're talking about. Because if that's the case, then Winston Marsalis don't know what he's talking about. Dizzy Gillespie don't know what he's talking about. Arturo Sandoval don't know what he's talking about. Trombone Shorty don't know what he's talking about. None of these people know what they're talking about. Scott Storch don't know what he's talking about. All these prolific performers and producers that don't have degrees.
Man,
Because
but
music
what
is
I'm
an
saying,
art for everybody to
yeah,
judge.
music is a
So for you
art.
people talking about swag hours, let's not start that because you can have your whole 172 credits and went to damn I'm not picking on them. I'm just saying Winston-Salem University. I ain't taking nothing you say serious. I'm not taking nothing you say serious. You can go to Savannah State. I ain't taking nothing you say serious. You can graduate with a doctor's for all I care. You know what I mean? I just ain't. I'm just not. Show me,
Like,
show me. This dominoes,
like,
baby, put up.
like the thing is, like motherfuckers be quick to use that kind of shit there and get in front of a group of people. Then when you ask them questions like, "What high school you went to?" Bro, you can't talk. Your high school and college was trash. Boy, god damn, nigga, I could play this, but can you teach how to play that like that?
You can be a juke all day long, Law. I don't care.
What say?
Law saying Trombone Shorty was a juke as well.
He was?
I guess so.
And him
I
back.
ain't know that.
Winston, I ain't know that.
Wow, taught
Hmm.
me something.
I mean, I'm glad to know that, but
Yeah,
I still stand by what I said. Swag hours don't really mean nothing. If I can't, like at the end of the day, your intelligence is measured by your skills on the horn, your knowledge, and what the product you produce out, or the things you do around the community, not by if you went or finished a lot of school. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, I'm a whole mass band director, like one of the starters of the whole entire mass band thing. I might not know anything about any of it. That doesn't give me the right that my opinion is completely right about anything. So I'm fair with it across the board. So I just think the swag hours thing kind of played itself out. When it was earlier, yeah, I get it. Like, but like sometimes, man, like I get it for the high school kids to jump on and try to talk a lot of smack. You don't know yet. You're still in your diapers. Like I get it. But then with grown people, nah, that ain't working. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because there's a lot of guys in these mass bands ain't got no hours whatsoever, and they will run you up the wall on that horn, like embarrass you, embarrass you. That's just something they just didn't choose to do. They might be chemical engineers for all we know. You know what I'm saying? Nurses, doctors, daycare owners. Like we don't know. They'll still embarrass you on that horn. Like understand, band is across the board, people. So
Yeah,
let's not do that anymore. Let's make that a summer band rule. Please don't mention swag hours. Mention swag
and it,
hours. Get you arguing $20.
and
Give
this
them
this
$20.
but this the thing though. I don't get mad when people tell me that. You know what I ask them? What makes your opinion better than mine? Take yourself out. Listen, but you know what? A lot of people ain't never sit on that podium and help rehearse bands and do band 5 days a week. Help get the prepare the part down with the field show and all that. See, a lot of people don't know I did that for years.
Yeah,
I was at Washington Marion for years
that's
helping.
true. Eli's got a point. I learned all my stuff in high school from some ghosts, Sam Jackson and Will Thomas. I will agree. My best playing years were high school. I got everything I needed from Mark Gordon, Sam Jackson, Kyle Turner, and William Thomas. Like that's where I got my stuff. Oh, Ronald Thornton Sr. Like
Willow Ridge.
when I got to college, it was easy.
Where
Even
you
being a
went
Tech
to
Southern, it was easy, bro. It was like a cakewalk.
Adams? Where you went to school at?
I went to school at
You must
MB
say Willow Ridge?
Smiley. I went to
What?
Smiley?
Smiley.
Oh, Smiley was nice.
Yeah, yeah. I played trombone and baritone.
Where?
Smiley.
Smiley.
Boy, you ain't watching no fucking Smiley.
Marching Quake, baby.
What year you finished?
'04.
Boy, was you in that band that came to Baton Rouge?
Yes.
And when y'all
Yeah.
marched that memorial, then y'all went to Plaquemine?
Yes.
Boom, boom,
I was with the band when we
boom, boom,
played
boom,
Corvette
boom, boom,
in New
boom.
Orleans Mardi Gras. I was there when we battled Washington Man when Tommy Gladney was the band director, right before Hamer became it. Yes. I went to MB
Boy,
Smiley.
boy,
But I
then
finished from James Madison High School underneath Sam Jackson and William Thomas. I got in trouble and got put out.
I'm gonna say this here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. No, I'm gonna say this. That motherfucking garden used to had that trench coat on, get on that megaphone.
That's the
That
trench
nigga,
coat.
that nigga, that was crazy.
Yeah, he is. He is,
The
bro.
the garden that they get now, man.
Nah, he mild. He
Man,
mild.
listen. What I'm gonna tell, and I tell him that it ain't the preacher.
He
It ain't
unseasoned chicken.
it ain't the preacher garden. I'm gonna tell you what made Garden slow down when they didn't give him PV.
Gordon used to be French's chicken. He now raising canes.
Yeah, boy, Garden,
Raising canes.
Garden,
Not his skill level, but like how he used to do us. I can't say the things on the internet that
man,
I'm
listen.
like this. North Forest was the New Orleans of Houston. You could do anything as long as it admitted in success. It was a fine arts district. We could have practice till whatever time. It didn't matter. The parents was about it. If the lights got cut off in the stadium, the dads would bring their trucks and stuff on our concrete field and shine the lights so we could finish practice. Like we wasn't going home till it was right. That boy would make us stand at attention for 40 minutes. And like look at and get his lawn chair and sit there and be looking for somebody to move so we can run left. Like he ain't playing no games. Like but Mark was not playing. But I'm thankful for that because like bro, like it built me. It like set a fire, like and now my demands may be a little too high for the high school kids now. But at the same time, they rise to the occasion. They think I'm crazy. But I ain't doing nothing like that. Oh yeah, we did play Jupiter. I still got the music.
No,
Yeah, that yeah.
since we talk about summer bands, man, like what's to you, what's too far with summer band etiquette? Like as far as the battles, like bands getting in each other faces, dance scenes getting in each other faces, like what do you think is too far?
I think the dancers. I believe the bandsmen because we all play it. It's the same band, sort of, kind of another. And honestly, some of us switch from band to band, like summer band and summer
Yeah,
band. Like I know
yeah,
some of the hum people. Some they go to school in different places, and sometimes they stay. Like I remember one year, half my band was in Mississippi because they went to like Dega or they were like at Jackson or Valley. So they just stayed. It was just easier on the education. So we don't really have beef with each other. Like we all know each other. Like Drew passed old buddy some Dr. Tissue. It's all fun and games. We're not really, but I feel like the dancers be getting a little, they get a little personal. I do believe they know each other too. I think it's the same across the board, but I think they take it harder than we do. Like we know we just joking around. Like I know when Houston and New Orleans get in each other faces, it looked like it's about to be something. But these people play in the section with each other. Like my baritone section is Texas Southern or New Orleans every single year. Like it's New Orleans people every single year. You know what I mean? My tubas are Texas, but the baritones, most of the people from New Orleans, they stay in Houston. You know what I mean? And most of my Houston people with LI or you know what I mean, or in New Orleans. So they know each other. The same thing with Dallas people. Like, nah, don't fuck Dallas. Like forget Dallas. But they
man.
we don't
Shout out Dallas, man. Shout out
yeah,
Dallas.
we don't have a problem with everybody. I do think, however, the dancers be going a little too far because they get a little catty, and then some women like to yank and pull hair, and I don't. I'm scared. Like I know, some women like, well, no, she disrespected me. I don't see the disrespect because I'm not a female, but they know what it is, and I just don't want anything bad to go wrong. I think there should be a certain limit with all of it. I think it's all fun and games. However, I don't think we should be jumping in front of people's face in the band. Like keep the line drawn. Like stand at the line and do your smack talking. Just because you got younger kids in there, and it's all love with us, but these younger kids don't understand that. They think it's personal. They were like, "Nah, man, it's the name of the game. It's like playing spades or dominoes with your friend." I'm talking smack. But if my partner tell me after the game, "Hey, bro, you got $10 for gas," I got you. These niggas will take it personal. Nah, I ain't giving you nothing. Sign this paper and get out of my house. I'm like, nah, bro, it ain't like that. I also think that we gotta, man, like, I'm gonna say this, and it's probably gonna piss a lot of people off. We gotta get a drummer some love, bro. Every time we get
You.
to a
Thank
band thing,
you.
boys be
Thank
like,
you.
give the drum clip. I'm like, but it's a part of band. I get it. It gets on my nerves too. But at the same time, you can't just discredit them like that. Like the drummers do a lot of work, percussionists do a lot of work, and I know folk will be like, "Man, you tripping?" I'm like, "Yeah," but at the
They
same
the
time,
heart.
yeah, they're
Yo,
the
the heart.
part of your group. I want y'all to go out there. Matter of fact, every mass band, if you got a problem with what I just said, then cut all your drummers. Have one bass drum, one snare, one tenor. Let's see how that works. Let's see how that works.
Yeah.
Let's see if your song still has the same effect. Or you gonna be nothing but treble the entire time. Like let's see. Let's see. I mean, you may not like the drummers or whatever problem you have. I think that's a disciplinary thing on you. But you got to give them their time to shine because they spending their money. One, they pay their fees. A lot of percussionists in every program pays their fees on time and early because percussionists work a lot. I ain't gonna say harder than the horn players, but they stay late. They do a lot. They do a lot, and you expect the percussion to come in and be organized. So I say give them their 2 or 3 matches. Let them have it. You know what I mean? Or do like Travis did and have a whole competition for just the drummers the day before or something like that. But we can't just knock them out because we want to hear nothing but stand stuff. You know what I mean? I don't get me wrong. I'll talk my smack because I'm just being funny, but they do need they need a platform too, man. Because it's
Yeah.
summer band. It's not instrumental. I mean, that's what it is. It's a lot, man. I honestly, if I could for a second, bro, I want to speak to my summer band people and just tell them like, hey, man,
Y'all can hear
one
me?
thing I wanted to boost it on Ricky, on what Ricky said. I want y'all to think about this summer band people like Travis, Deontay, Barrel, Bear, Alexander, who else? Pollard, Zach. I can't think of who else. Bugs over there at Georgia. I don't know what Travis Parks is. He still with Mob?
I'm not sure.
Hmm. The guys with North Carolina. I want to speak to all you guys. I want you guys to think about putting together a league before somebody comes along and try to take what we have. I think what we're doing is great. And I'm sorry I'm using my brother platform to do this, but I figured it's a good way to do it. It's positive. It's going to push it. I think we should think about doing a league like DCI. I got some people here in Houston, like Scott Johnson, and some more people who are over at DCI who's willing to help us with the paperwork. And I think we should put together a league. However, what you're not going to like is they're going to limit your size simply because you can't travel with 300 people. That's too expensive. You're gonna
Yeah.
have camps. You're gonna have things to do. You're gonna have places to go, and it's gonna be like a competition, like every year. I think that would be great for our culture. You can still do the things we do, but it'll just be underneath an organization that wants us to thrive. I think you guys should think about that. I've been thinking about that for the past 8 years, and I've been putting in work for it. And I want to present it to all you guys whenever we can have a Zoom meeting and try to do this thing, not like DCI, but in the same format. So again, you'll be limited at 200 people because DCI don't have no 300 people because they limited. So that means the best musicians play the best thing. Yes, certain people won't be able to play, but at some point, bro, we're gonna have to elevate. Otherwise, somebody gonna take the idea and just do what we should have did, and then we're gonna be trying to pay to get in. But why not do it? Because we all been around so long, we should be able to come together and make that happen. Because
Yeah.
I really believe that the battles every year should switch every year. I really believe they should switch. That's just a me thing. I don't think every battle should be in Mississippi every year. I don't think every battle should be in New Orleans every year or Houston. I think every year it should go to a different place and everybody should spend their money every year going somewhere.
Most
So it can take the load off of each band. Like let's say we start
Yeah.
with Georgia. So everybody going to Georgia next year. We're going to Georgia and Memphis next year. Then the year after that, we're going to New Orleans and Houston. And then after that, we're going to Mississippi and Lafayette. You know what I mean? Or Dallas. Like I think that would be better so people can actively plan. You see what I'm saying? That way everybody can see all the bands, everybody can make their money, everybody can fill their bank accounts up so we can do bigger, better things, perhaps get like real uniforms instead of just t-shirts and shorts, or we can have like, well, keep t-shirts, but just make it look better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whatever we need to do. I'm just looking at, I want to like make this official. I want the world to see us. I don't want them to just stumble across because our algorithms are strong. I want it to be like a household name. Like, you know what I mean? Like the mass band scene. You know what I mean? Mass band incorporate MBI, whatever it is. Boys getting an audition because then you can have these prolific arrangers and they can just write whatever because you got the skills to pay the bills. I think 200 is good. 50 drummers, 150 horn players, man, that's you stacked, bro. You stacked.
Yeah.
Like I think that's enough. That's enough. New Orleans has had less and made more noise than people. So at that point,
That's facts.
I think it's a name of skill. Capital City, shout out to them too, man. DC people. Michigan, like Michigan Elite was doing a lot. And I think that's where you start putting that skill, you know what I mean, to use other than numbers. Because sometimes numbers can get you a win based off of what is going on. But there's been times like Memphis has showed people different. New Orleans has showed people different. You know what I mean? No, nothing against my lemon pepper steppers of Georgia. But hey, bro, it's been some time. Them boys that came and put a foot in y'all tail. And let them not get this wrong. Georgia showed up the first time they battled Memphis. They weren't that big, but they were pushing. That Murder on My Mind was dangerous.
Oh yeah,
And
2019.
but that was enough. You see what I'm saying? Just imagine doing that with field shows and stands. And then the directors get a salary for it. You got a directors of 8 people, they get $90,000 a piece. And now you got levels to this. Now you got levels to it. Because let's be honest, college don't pay nothing. For a person who's been doing education for almost 25 years, college don't pay jack. Unless you're the head band director, I make more money being in high school than I would in college. So if all my friends who keep asking me why you ain't went to college yet, why you ain't did this and this and this and this, I'm being honest with you. In Texas, I would rather be a high school band director. For
It's
what my
crazy.
salary is now, just know I'm in six figures. If I jump to college, I'll be down to five.
It's crazy.
I
That's
wouldn't be a
crazy,
head band
especially
director.
in a state like
I would
Texas.
be, yeah, I would be assistant coming in. So I would definitely make. But I've been in school, I've been in the school district so long, and I've got my degrees for it. So I'm up there. I'm where I need to be. But with college,
That's
you trade money for time. So you may not make the money you want, but you got all this free time to do other things to make that. But a head band director makes the most. Assistants, you know what I mean? I don't know what's a lot to other people, but to me, like 60,000 ain't hitting for me. Not in Houston. Not in Houston. We got to talk about 85 and up. Then I'm okay. I don't have to worry about like going to get a second job. Cause we talking about like distance everywhere, gas, taxes, property tax for where you stay at, because different parts of Houston, as you know, have different property taxes depending on where you stay, luxury taxes. You know what I mean? You got food changes everywhere. Everywhere don't have a Dollar General in Houston because they gentrify everything in different segments. Like in the Woodlands, we don't have a Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Dollar Nothing, not even Five Below. Everything
I don't
is
have none of
Target
that.
up.
Yep.
It's up, bro.
Yep.
If I
Yep.
want something cheap, I gotta drive back in to get what I need. You know what I mean? Just to save a little money. So we gotta be touching 102, 110, 110K. You know what I mean? So for all my people that ask that question, even in the other cities, you got to think about that. Like these are people' dreams and aspirations, and some of these our prolific directors, PJ and Buns, and all these other people, they're getting head roles, so they get to make the money so they can survive. But these assistant roles, hey man, it's kind of hard. That's why some people teach elementary or middle school and do the other job. You see what I'm saying? So when y'all asking these questions, why they just didn't go? Why Deontay did this and this and this? Well, he's probably proud to be an arranger and he's proud to be there. But if the money ain't adding up, man, he got a family to feed, bro. You gotta kind of burn the candles, as my grandfather would say, at both ends. I'm working two jobs. So y'all think about that stuff. I know we make a lot of um like accusations, you know what I mean, online and stuff. Well, he should do this and this and this. But being inside the game, I've learned a lot. You know what I mean? And like, I would take a position like that if it was feasible for me to still work at my school and still do that at the same time. That's the only way I would take that. That's the only way I would take it. So but I'm comfortable where I am. I hope God blesses me with more. If I have a chance to be at a university, I will take it if it's feasible for where I am. But I really want to press you guys on making this a league, man. I think we should do it. We've had 15 years of successful battles, and people are starting to notice. And what we don't
Yeah.
want is people to notice and then take it from under us and make it like, oh, it's the Coca Cola such and such, or and nothing against Coke, but I'm just giving examples. Just the Verizon Mass Band. Hey, bro, let's stamp it and let's do it as head directors and get an agreement together as one. Like on contract, we all have control over this. I think it will be great for our communities. I think it will bring people. I think it will put people on notice about what we do to make things happen. Like we working with nothing. I remember New Orleans was practicing in the gym for a long time. We was practicing at the park outside. And when it was raining, we was underneath the basketball court before we had, you know what I mean? Certain people like Space City was practicing in the gym for a little bit, and they got their stuff. Daddy got the band, you know what I mean? It's a lot, bro. People had to struggle, and I think we've got to the point to where we're making funds in our bank accounts to sustain these bands. We're able to travel everywhere. We're doing great media presence, like you. I seen you last week in Lafayette. It don't matter how big or small, everybody has a voice in this thing, and if we stick together and we come up with a business plan, bro, this could be magnificent, bro. This could be magnificent. So y'all think about that. What other questions you got for me, D? What we rolling with?
Okay. It's gonna be a tough one, bro. Give
Okay.
me your top five all-time favorite TSU arrangements.
Can I take the ones that I did out? I can take the ones I did out. Cool. Um, y'all gonna be mad at me. I didn't like Killers Whispers.
What?
I didn't like it because I know the story behind it. Yeah, that's a. We gotta talk off camera for that. Talk off camera for that. At the same time, it was a good arrangement. What I really liked. Um, from then to now.
Hmm.
Okay, top five. Okay, cool, cool. Number five, I gotta say, Love Light and Flight, Stevie Wonder, '07. Number four, Talking in Your Sleep. Terrence Brock wrote that. Number three, Vibe. Number three,
I had to put them in there.
yeah, yeah, I gotta go in there. Number two, See You in My Nightmares, Trenton Hunter.
Hey,
Monster.
bro, I feel like that one was slept on. I feel like that one was
Yeah.
slept on.
Hey, I go back and listen to that. See You in My Nightmares was it was nasty. It was nasty. It
Man,
was all
listen,
I love it.
when I say they played this song exactly how the real song sounds, y'all, crazy,
Yeah,
crazy.
bro. Yeah, I like the 808 Heartbreaks was the album, man. It was the album, bro. Number one for me. Number one for me. Mm. Ah, that's hard, bro. That's a lot of songs. That's a lot of songs, man. Number one for me. Mm. Mm. Private Eyes, Hall and Oates, '06. In the Stands versus Alcorn Homecoming.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
top five. I'm a weird guy. I like pop stuff because most stuff I wrote for Tech Southern is pop stuff. Move Your Body, pop. Kim Possible, pop. Like a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Pop.
Like, you know what I mean? So man, yeah, like it's different. Like I like some of the rap stuff, Earthquake, and a lot of the stuff that was written. But man, for me, bro, I'm a kid from like the grimy part of the hood with like a grandmother who was in the Marines who spent time in California. So we just didn't listen to rap. We listened to everything. Aaron Levine. We listened to Smashing Pumpkins, to Alice in Chains, Metallica. You know what I mean? Patti LaBelle. Jumping to doggone Hall and Oates. To man, we can go all the Eurythmics. Aha, Take on Me. Like everybody wants to rule the world. Like it was everywhere, bro. It was literally everywhere. So my mind on writing music, when I write stuff, it's like when I did Move Your Body, I was chilling. I wrote Move Your Body for Hum because I didn't even write that year. I just wrote it because I wanted to put something out there. The staff was like, bro, we need you to write two or three. And so I did. I put two out old out, then I wrote Move Your Body in like 15 minutes. I did Judas in like 6 minutes.
Damn.
When I did Judas for Tech Southern and Hum. Like I would literally was when I got Judas, I remember where I was. I was in a Starbucks. I was in a Starbucks doing a paper, and I was in
Shout
this.
out Starbucks.
Yeah, I was in Starbucks doing a paper, bro, in like River Oaks, the right part of Houston. And a song came on like Judas. That's pretty hot. Like there's gotta be Lady Gaga. When I did Move Your Body, when I did Move Your Body, I was at this place called Pete's Piano Bar. It's a place in Houston where guys get on the piano and they sing different songs where you pay them money and they crack jokes on people and stuff. It's a real nice, cool vibe. But they play anything and they play drums and guitar. They play like 20 different instruments. And they did Move Your Body. I asked the dude that's playing piano, we good friends now. His name is Greg Amon. I'm like, hey, bro, what song that? He was like, See Ya. Went home, heard it, wrote it that night, passed it out that next morning.
Wow.
Like it was done.
That's crazy.
Like it was done. I was like, hey, this slaps. It was so simple and so to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like it's what it is, bro. Um, I just be digging for stuff nowadays. Like I don't like writing what's popular. Like I like the Drake album, Iceman. I'd rather write from the other two albums.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Iceman,
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna write at least 8 songs from that album. I want to do the other two. The other two got some heat on it. People be sleeping on Tory Lanez. I'm glad Georgia Mass Band did some stuff because Alone at the Prom was one of Tory Lanez's best albums.
Man,
Best,
what?
bro.
What? Bro, every song on that album is a band song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh, Gasolina, bruh. This for all look. My lifetime, my best bands have been predominantly Latino bands. Jeff Davis was one of my best bands. They were soldiers. And I'll try to write something that's culturally appropriate, as my friend Gregory Gatewood over at Milby High School would say, for them. And it ended up being Gasolina. That
Oh
dame
wow.
gasolina,
Hmm.
dame da, because I had to find something to get the kids interested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they might
Yeah.
listen to rap, but they don't listen to our kind of rap. And they loved it,
Yeah.
man. And we just roll with it, bro. They would just roll with it. And I mean, reggaeton got some hits. Y'all boys can start listening to reggaeton more. Go to your local pool hall or somewhere you got a jukebox and just go put some random reggaeton in. Like just go, I'm telling you. Don't do Daddy Yankee. Like do all of them got some hits. You may not understand what they're saying, but I'm telling you, it's some bangers. It's some bangers, man.
Reggaeton,
Yeah, but Gasolina
band
was a
song.
tribute to Houston. It was a tribute to Houston because the Latino community is most of our band community now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a lot of African Americans in the bands. There's more Latinos, and I did that for a tribute and respect to them. Because if it wasn't for Jeff Davis, it would not have put me on the map. It would not have put me. I was at Wheatley before and Worthing before. We did great with those programs, but Jeff Davis pushed me to be the band director that I am. So I had to show some love, bro. When they love that song. So yeah, that's my top five for Texas Southern. I had to throw Trenton in there because Trenton did. I got more from Trenton, but you said top five. You said top
You
five.
know, we can stretch
Yeah,
it out to 10 if you want.
man, we're gonna be all day, bro. We gonna be all day. Let's stick with five. What else you got, brother?
All right, man. So what's some advice you would give like upcoming band directors that's just getting started that don't really know which way to go? Like, what's some advice you would give them?
Stick to your gun. Make your program. Make colleagues, not friends. If you stick to your guns and make whatever style program you want, you can never disappoint yourself. Don't compare yourself to any other program but your own. Music is an art. It's made to be criticized. Everybody likes different sounds. Like I asked D what he likes and Ricky what he likes. They all like different genres of music. Find your audience that likes your music. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. That's a quick way to fail and to burn yourself out as a band director. Do what the people that you got at your school likes. That's it. As long as you do that and you teach the kids how to be musicians and not performers, you will always have a job. You don't have to be famous to make your money. You don't have to be a social media guru to make your money. You don't have to say prolific quotes to make your money to be a good educator. Let time speak for itself, bro. The doors will open for you when they're ready to be open. Wait your turn.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, Alex, man, it's been a great podcast, man. Do you have any last words? Any shouts out? Is the floor is yours.
Hey man, check out my boy D Jackson. He got more to come. Y'all support his podcast, support ours, but mostly support his. He is on his way, man. And y'all show y'all support like y'all should support Bandhead Network. We still got Bandhead Network, but this is about my boy D. Support him, bro. Support him. He getting started. Let's see him grow from here to there. We all about helping each other. I love y'all. Continue doing the mass band thing. Hum will be back. Just be patient. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Y'all get what you
Hey.
want. Y'all just want to have a fight. That's all y'all want to do, bro. Y'all just I think people just love to hate us. That's what I think it is. Because when Hun come around, people talk hella shit. Hella
Hey
shit.
man, you
That,
know
but
how
that's
it be,
it.
man.
That's how it is. I'm
You
good
know
with
how
that,
it be.
bro. We will be
You know
back,
how
man.
it
We'll
be.
be doing our thing. But I am, let me say publicly, I am proud of Space City and the things that they're doing. I am proud of Zachary Jackson. I am proud of Javon Pollard. I am what is Mr. Name from Prairie View, he's the assistant director. He's there. Very proud of you guys. Do your thing. Support Space City while they are here. They're doing the thing. They represent the H, and that is the most important thing. It is not about who has what band. It is about representing the city. Let's put all the stuff to the side and let's just represent the city. If you hadn't seen me say anything negative, because I have nothing negative to say. I am in support for the city. So if this is the move now, then I am for the move now. We got it. Y'all show up to practice, do your thing. Support my boy D Jackson. Make sure y'all show up to New Orleans, buy them tickets. Make sure you show up to Georgia and buy them tickets. Buy them
Yeah.
tickets. And Memphis won that battle versus Mississippi.
Well, on that note, on that note, it's been a great podcast. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Once again, shout out to Alex. And hey, I'll see you guys next Sunday, man. Y'all take it easy.
Later, man.